Seeing this space transform in a matter of hours was astonishing. We woke up this morning and we had this hideous outdoor kitchen that we've been living with for the past 4.5 years. And then here we are, how many hours later, into the day, and we've got a beautiful kitchen. We can cook dinner tonight on this kitchen.
I'm Harry Tillman.
I'm Tracy Tillman.
And we're on the eastern shore of Maryland in Salisbury. So we started this morning at about 6 a.m. and got done about 3 o'clock. So we are extremely happy with what has transpired here today. Welcome to our current outdoor kitchen. This is we refer to it as the garage for the grill. Currently, it's made out of wood. We've had some wood rot. The grill is definitely beyond current life expectation. On the front, we have a little bit of rot that has happened that we've had to patch in time. Also, my wife actually installed these janky little curtains because she didn't want to just see the cubbies that were cut out, so it'll be like really nice and neat to have the stainless steel and plenty of room for storage for the grilling items. Obviously, this one is past its prime. Also, bottom is almost rusted out. And then, of course, where I keep my things that I need for grilling actually in a plastic tub. So it'll be really cool to have stainless steel drawers, everything to have a place and neat.
We were ready to replace our old outdoor kitchen, which we affectionately called the grill garage, because it was, number one, unsafe. My husband had to pull the grill out because the venting on the back was causing the paint on the wood to blister.
I also pulled it out because this is an entire wood structure and I'm not real keen on having fire and heat next to wood. That usually doesn't work out real well.
It's also rotting, had wood rot. I was also surprised when we had the live electric wire. That was a surprise. There was an open junction box underneath the outdoor kitchen that had wire in it, and we never knew if that wire was live or not. And then when our contractor was here, he tested the wire and it was live. So not real excited that was in there and we didn't know about it.
It's worked, it served its purpose, but we are ready to give it the final Viking funeral. We've never actually ourselves demolished an outdoor grill, but I will say it came down a lot quicker than I thought it would. Very good. Well, this is my crew, Brian Shipe and Shipe Construction. They're gonna do our assembly today. And they got a game plan. Everything's unboxed, laid out. We're ready to tear out and out with the old and in with the new. The other thing that I found a little shocking were we had obviously a large infestation of ants that were living in and around the grill. I definitely, looking back now, will never ever go with a wood structure again. As we started demoing, you can smell some of the musty, wet odor inside of the wood. But the other reason I also like the concrete system by RTA is ants don't live in concrete. They certainly live in old wood. I would say the demo went quicker than expected. We're just cleaning off the spot where the new RTA system will go. I think this one will hold up
I think it's going to
much better.
It's going to definitely function better. It's going to look 100% better.
The grill garage is gone.
Yeah. I'm so happy. The grill garage is gone.
I thought the installation process was very interesting, and I was surprised by how quick the whole process went. From the time they demoed the old outdoor kitchen to the time they were bringing the materials to the back. They uncrated everything, had it all organized and staged in the garage, and then carried everything to the backyard.
All right, and then it just all goes together like a little erector set, like Legos.
Yeah.
Place the appliances, and I'll cook lunch.
Yeah.
And you know, in a matter of an hour, I think we had the skeleton of the outdoor kitchen in place, and they were ready to install granite. The speed with which everything was done really shocked me, and I overheard our contractor saying several times how nice and tight and square, how easy things were to put together. They were pleased with it, and I was thrilled that they had an easy setup.
I was kind of impressed. Like you said, they sent you everything you needed, even down to the plastic shims.
Shims, silicone, everything. All the screws, nut drivers, drill bits, all that. I'm impressed. It's nice.
I can't say enough good things about the quality of this product and the finishes that we have. It is even better than I thought it would be, especially after tearing down the old grill garage and the stinky wood and the ant infestation. You know, even my contractor, who I don't think is normally like really impressed, was really impressed with the quality of the product, how things fit together, how valuable the videos were of how it's constructed, so you know you could really understand. They like things I would never have expected them to send. They, even if you need to do some drilling in the concrete, which everything is pre-drilled, but in case something doesn't fit quite, they even sent the drill bit that you would need. I've never seen a company ever do that in anything we've ever purchased.
I also think everything's nice and sharp and clean, and it all fit together very nicely from a construction aspect. Everything was square, everything was straight, nothing had to be modified during the construction process. And I like the fact that it's made out of concrete, so it's not combustible, like our old kitchen.
I think the other part that's really good is this will never need any maintenance other than general cleaning. But you know, there's not going to be any painting or staining that you'll have to do, you know, to this concrete. You know, when they said concrete panels, I didn't really know what that. I mean, I kind of got it, but I wasn't sure. But you know, I mean, they can put the design in it, and it keeps looks much better than what we just tore out.
Yeah, for sure. About an hour in already. The walls are up. Everything is cross braced. All the angle brackets are in.
Excellent.
We're ready for counters.
Very good. I couldn't be happier with the way the grill turned out. It's just better than I thought it would be. When I finally saw the completed project, I mean, you see the diagrams, you see pictures online, you see the videos. I think until you actually put it in your space and all the clean lines that it has, you know, the concrete makes an excellent product. It has design work in it. It's just super cohesive concrete with stainless and granite. You know, I could not be happier and wish I would have done it sooner.
That's my biggest regret, is not doing it sooner. One of the things, as far as the design considerations that Allie took in, is we had a storage problem with our other kitchen. And we emphasized to her that he had supplies that he needed for grilling. And she ensured that we had the drawers and that we had space underneath the grill to put the wood chips and the other grilling racks and things that he uses when he does smoke meats. One little detail that I really liked and appreciated was she wanted to make sure that that egg was positioned on the far side of the island so that it kept the smoke away from the house and wouldn't blow as much into the screen porch. And it also opened up the view to our pool in our yard. You know, she looked at a lot of different things when it came to designing the kitchen, and we wanted it to look like our home or match the exterior of the home, so we went with the plank design. When we were first investigating the outdoor kitchens, went to the RTA website and use their design tool to kind of get a feel for what the kitchen would look like, what the options were at RTA. I was able to see a plank design, which was more harmonious with our house, but it was very easy to use. It was literally how much space are you allocating for this kitchen. Also, we're able to see what features they offered as far as grills, sizes, drawers, countertop finishes, and exterior finishes. And that's where I really found out that they offered this plank style. So that really caught our attention. And then as far as that design tool goes, came in exactly like the 3D rendering. And we wanted it to look like our home with RTA. And I think it blended quite nicely with the structure of the house and the style of the home.
Yeah, I think so. They do a really good job in the detail. I would highly recommend RTA to a friend or family member that was looking into an outdoor kitchen.
I would 100% agree with that. And just from the ease of execution, from the starting process of designing the kitchen, the concept, to the install, I think the follow through with RTA, I would have no issue recommending their company. All the people we worked with there were awesome.
Oh yeah. You don't always find companies that have really great people. And I can't say enough good things about the staff at RTA, and that is without a doubt the reason I would highly recommend this company to anyone. I know the follow through and the quality will be there, and they care.
Great products and great people.
Done.